There is a photo up on our website, WIBX950.com. Check it out. Click on the Keeler button and take a look at it. You will see a photo there. You just have to simply tell us, where is the photo taken? Where was that photo taken? Where is it from? And the minute you figure it out, give us a call at 736-0186, 736-0186. Take a shot at it, and you could win Utica Comets tickets for the weekend. This Sunday's game at the auditorium as the Comets take on, I don't know who they're taking on Sunday.
Sunday's Binghamton.
Taking on Binghamton. So big, they're still the Rangers, right? Big game on Sunday at the auditorium. They're not.
Senators.
Sorry. Okay, here we go. In studio right now. I'm pretty excited. He is another win. He's racked up another win. Ryan Quinn, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It was a tight one with the Paul McCartney and Wings song. Maybe I'm amazed. Tough song.
Very tough song.
And you guys go battling back and forth. To me, it was clear you were the winner there, but it was tough.
I appreciate that.
And there was a save too, right? Is that how?
It was. Yeah, it was the first the first battle that aired, and Katie, my partner, got saved by Blake.
So how is it dealing with you say your partner and they're on your team? How do you feel about dealing with the people? Everybody's really nice, or are they competitive? What's it like?
You know, I didn't hear of anybody being overly competitive. Like, you have to have that little bit of a competitive edge, but I mean, the goal really is to make it the best sounding duet possible, so that one of you gets stolen is the goal. Yeah. You know, because there's going to be a winner, but there doesn't have to be a loser. Yeah. So if you make it, you know, as good as you possibly can, and we both loved Paul McCartney, and he's one of my biggest influences, along with Stevie Wonder and all of them. We just wanted to make it, you know, something memorable. And you did. Thanks. So what's next? What happens next? Next are the knockout rounds. So they're going to finish out airing the battle rounds, and then the knockout rounds, you're still going against somebody on your own team, but instead of it being a duet, you each kind of sing like an abridged version of a song in its entirety. Okay. Yeah. And then Adam will decide which one moves on and which one does not. And how do they select the songs for you? I mean, at this point, they're picking the songs for you? For the most part. Yeah. Like, you get some say, but it's not like you like hand pick like a random song and they approve it, you know? They give you a few choices. But you can work with them. Yeah. Yeah, and I've been super, super happy with my song choices so far. Can't Find My Way Home and Maybe I'm Amazed are two of my favorite songs that I play in my gigs. Yeah. You know, so. And then how does it, I mean, one of the things that I've heard that it can, if you don't get the perfect song, that's a real challenge. You have to try to make that song into the perfect song, and that becomes a challenge, right? Absolutely. You have to make it your own. You have to make it the perfect song, which, you know, is way easier said than done. Yeah. But if you can make it your own and, you know, show everyone that you changed it in a way that, you know, exemplifies you, right, it will probably shine through. All right, Andrew.
So, you know, obviously you say you had some choice in the first two songs you sang on the show. Where do you go from here? You say those are your favorite songs. You know, how do you continue to kind of keep, I mean, you know, you're doing such an amazing job now. I hate to even ask, but how do you keep, you know, the momentum going? How do you keep it the sound fresh? Well, you don't get to just, like I said, you can't just like handpick your favorite songs and do them. I've just been very fortunate. You've just been okay. But, all right, yeah. You do get to work with the producers on the show and with song selection. So it's not like they totally throw you under the bus, you know, but sometimes some people got songs that they weren't super, super proud of or whatever, but they just made them their own. They made it work. So that's what you got to do. If you don't get your favorite song, you just got to go with it. And how difficult is it to make the song your own when you're singing it with somebody else? Because obviously you have to keep it within their range as well, right? True. That's a really good point. I guess Katie and I were very fortunate and just both loved the song and like worked really well together in planning, you know, stayed up late nights and just figured out alternate melodies, and there are several rehearsals with the bands. So like, you have a lot of time to figure it out. But I mean, making any song your own, I suppose, especially in such like a high pressure situation, is pretty difficult. And the last time you were on, we kind of didn't get into this, but I wanted to get into it more about the fact that you didn't do any music in school, and oftentimes, most times, you see somebody, well, you know, I loved music in school, and I was in the band, I was in the choir, and you know, all county this weekend, junior high all county going in this weekend. Christine, right? Yeah, and it's so funny because that's what my daughter said. She goes, see, you don't need music. You don't need music lessons. So you don't, you didn't do any of that though. No, not in school. I did. like I did private piano lessons on my own.
Yeah.
My dad's a drummer, so he showed me drum stuff.
Yeah.
But I was never in like band or orchestra or even choir.
So you never did you learn to read music?
I did.
Okay.
I learned how to read music. Yep, with piano lessons.
Got it. Okay.
A lot of the time, my piano teacher would like show me, and I'd try to read along, and then I'd just be like, "Oh, this is really hard," so I just memorize it and pretend like I was reading it.
Right.
But
just look up every once
Okay,
in a while.
we don't need to hear that part of it.
I pretend all morning long on this program, and just people buy it.
there you go.
So
yeah.
you
Run
prefer,
with it.
So you prefer to learn by ear. It's easier for you to learn
It's
something by
easier
ear.
for me to learn by ear.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
easier.
Yeah.
I wish I was better at sight reading music because you put something in front of you, you can read it. It's incredible. But
Yeah.
I like ear training.
So I the other day too. There's some range there. I mean,
Absolutely.
But that might not be the
He's an
song
amazing
for you.
singer, Roy Orbison.
Yeah. Really, really amazing what you're doing on this program.
Thank you so much.
And so again, what comes next? Do you know when you'll be on? Do they get to do? You, I mean,
Nope.
you have no idea.
I don't know how much longer the battles are airing for or anything like that. I just know that after all the battles are done is when the knockout rounds begin.
And this is all live when you do these things, or is this recorded?
The things that I was not just there doing the battle round.
Right. That is recorded.
So the blinds, the battles, and the knockouts are all pre-recorded.
Got
Can't
it.
say exactly when, but it wasn't
This is a hard
Monday.
position to be because you ultimately know what happens next,
Ultimately, I do.
but you can't say anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you have good poker face, even though you're a really nice person.
Oh,
Could we
thanks.
get you drinking this morning and get some information out of you?
Well, if it was tomorrow at 8:20.
It's beer day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Green Beer Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. St. Patrick's Day. We
Hold
have
on. I want to ask Jeff to quickly. This isn't about you. It's he's waiting on the line. Jeff, do you want to take a pic on that photo?
Oh, I'd love to, Bill.
Go ahead.
I'm going with Utica Psychiatric.
Is it at the Utica Psychiatric Center? The answer to that is great guess,
Thank you.
but it's not it.
Oh, man.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank
Good
you.
try.
Bye.
I didn't want to have him wait any longer. We have a contest going. There's a photo.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you in a second. You might know the answer. to
Probably
this.
not. Probably.
It's a classic photo. It's a Utica photo. And it's of somewhere around here. Utica region photo. Actually, that's the picture. Don't say what it is if you know what it is.
I don't
But
think
that
you
is
can
a
really
photo
see it.
from somewhere around here. It's good for Comets tickets. Utica Comets tickets. Okay, so you don't know when you're going to be on.
Nope.
But you know that round is hitting. At
yeah.
what point does it go live? At what point do you then move into real time?
If you get through the knockout rounds,
Okay, which is the next round?
which is the next round to air. Yeah.
Okay.
So after the battles, after the duets are done, knockouts air. If you get through knockouts, then you go to the top 20, which is called the live playoffs.
Got it. Okay.
That's actually live. sometime
Now,
in the next few
some are
months.
calling you a bit of a favorite,
Cool.
at least on Adam's team, right? Andrew is saying
yeah,
that
Adam said he was a front runner.
you're the front runner. That's a pretty good
I
place
missed
to
that.
be.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't
So-
miss anything.
Yeah, no. Fine tooth comb. So no, we had a listener that wanted to know: do you also write your own music? Do you have some originals you've been working on?
I do. I have original material. I am like super. I've worked so hard on my singing ability and everything, and I'm like pretty confident in my singing. But songwriting, it's like such a vulnerable thing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
of course.
still,
Yeah.
I'm still like an uber perfectionist with everything. But I do have some,
Nice.
like on my Reverb Nation page and
Got it.
SoundCloud
All right.
and stuff.
Check it all out. Okay, you don't know when you're going to be on, but it'll be on NBC, and it's the next round. We're really excited for you, rooting for you as well, so good luck, man.
Thank you so much for having
Nice
me. man.
job. Hold on, quick break, come right back. We're going to make a very special phone call, take a shot at something here in a second. Hold tight, WIBX.